Breaking news. Joseph Ngalim was slammed an 11-year, 9 months jail sentence by the Yaounde military court on Friday after he was found guilty of non-possession of a national identification card, secession, and hostility to the fatherland. He was also slammed a $250,000 FCFA fine which the court requests to be paid within 3 months or his prison term will be extended. Cameroonian-born Joseph Ngalim is currently in detention at the Kandengui Maximum Security Prison in Yaounde for having bought a newspaper January 2016. Ngalim told Hon. Joseph Banadzam, MP for Kumbo Central Constituency in Bui, Northwest Region, during a visit to the prison on February 26, that he was arrested in a taxi on January 13 when he was seen holding a copy of the Post newspaper. I was picked up in a taxi just because I was seen with a copy of the Post newspaper. The paper had this headline on its front page: "As Ghost Town Looms, Anglophone Teachers, Lawyers, Battle with Government Over School Resumption," he reportedly told the MP. I remember very well because the taxi driver asked me about the content of the paper, but I told him that I had not gone through the paper. I later told him that from the front page, it looked like the paper would be interesting. As we continued discussing about the paper, I was suddenly tapped by 2 plainclothes policemen who were sitting behind, and from there I found myself in a cell, Ngalim said. According to the native from Bafut, at the time of his arrest, he was 5 days old in Cameroon, having come from the US to attend his sister's wedding as well as to visit his mother who is sick. After spending 20 days in Bia, Ngalim was transferred to Kandengui Maximum Security Prison on February 2, where he is currently in pre-trial detention. Ngalim further said his attempts to explain to the officers in charge while in Bia did not yield any fruits. His sisters who came with him had gone back to US while his mother who is sick knows that he is also back in the US. My sisters had gone back and my mother knows that I was with them. I told my sisters not to inform my mother where I was because her health may get worse if she got to know where I am now. My wife and children in US are seriously disturbed, Ngalim reportedly told the MP. This was one out of many pathetic stories, the SDF parliamentary group leader, Banadzam, heard when he visited some 38 Anglophones at the Kandengui prison, the Post gathered. I found them in varying, delicate and worrying situations. Their stories are pathetic and it calls for attraction because some of them do not even know why they are there. Some are sick and others look like they will die in the next coming hours. We have to unite and go towards them because they are psychologically disturbed, Hon. Banadzam said after the visit. While handing some foodstuff to the detainees, Banadzam urged them to be strong and courageous, noting that their plight is being handled. My brothers, I urge you to have hope because we will do everything to relieve